もしもーし。
Throw Bedouin on, say, the Legion Commander, or even Makoto, who's going to be jumping in here with their decision-making, thought process, the line to A to B. For them, it's always very well laid out. Snaking going into the early point of the teleportation. He's going to place a deep ward here by the tier 2 tower over in the bottom. And then enough.
So I don't think this ward gets de-warded. Might get when, like, next time they play Nature's Prophet on Tundra, because other teams are gonna study this. Smoke, it broke. Jabs will take the Watcher, but this also shows couriers coming into it, and then Nature's Prophet can kill them. 9, running out for Observer Ward.
We've seen it once or twice when you see the Prophet. Just the straight TP into the base and going for couriers early on.
30 seconds.
Someone pinged it because they just put the couriers back.
Up
Everyone
the steps,
except Dark Willow.
They were just at the bottom of the steps, and they were like, oh, there's Prophet kind of existing. Nobody moves their courier outside their base. Never get a move. In the first minute.
Yeah, you gotta rank up. Let's see how many bounties Thunder's gonna be able to pick up. What about the top one? But Talon, they have the numbers, so it's just gonna be 2 apiece.
23. A decent chunk of damage here from 9. Down to half health, and TP over toward the bottom. Here he goes. See how this matches out? His lanes are starting to get set. Snake King, he's going to show up over towards top and give that shared tango to the CK, who went no regen at the moment.
He's bringing some tangos. On courier wants to have as much damage as possible early on. Know that there's going to be some early spam coming out from Legion Commander, especially at those early levels. You get close, overwhelming odds immediately.
Level 1 into the Shadow Realm for Dark Will too. So no Bramble Maze early on, just trying to output some of that damage with the Shadow Realm. Gonna be nice to keep an eye on Q in terms of what he has going for him in his build, and
Radiant's
talking about the
courier
Midas
has
and
been
potential for him to become a 4th core on this team.
Yeah, we have to see what he has queued up. Mid lane. This is lane I want to watch for the first couple of levels to see how much Earthshaker is going to be able to do. Right now, sitting at 5 and 2. Tango, no denies whatsoever. Very difficult to last hit against Earthshaker. If he decides to go for one creep, either kill or deny, he's got to get it with Enchant Totem.
It makes it very difficult here for Thompson, but we'll see how he adjusts to his lane. He's done a very good job of adjusting at certain points throughout the first 2 games that they played already. Makoto already 10 and 2 and put the damage onto Thompson, and he's only got half the CS. Like you said, it's not easy for him to get anything more, as all 3 of those creeps get denied.
Denies.
Oh no. That just feels pretty awful.
And another
deny. Not gonna take what he gets. Here's the swap, they're gonna get something. They're going after this Venge. They'll get the kill on the Ollie. So 9 getting first blood with the movement over from Snake King. They were able to accomplish that. 23 Savage can't help them out really.
Tundra, they're so good at using like these twin gates, teleportations, just like outnumbering them. It's gonna be 9. He's gonna pick up that first blood.
With the Nature's Prophet in the game, you have to be very aware of the timing on the 7 minutes as well for the Wisdom runes. 7:14, of course, 21. You do the math, but you know, you start to fall behind. You start to give up both Wisdom runes at 7 and 14, and your supports start to fall behind pretty extensively, and that is an issue you can really find when you're up against a Nature's Prophet who top lane. Die with Bramble Maze there, and they get the kill on a Snake King. So Q showing up and laying down the rule of the top lane and making sure this Nature's Prophet knows that the presence is felt.
At least he's bound to resets, or teleportation will be available. Bottom lane again, put some pressure onto 23. He's thinking about it.
Again, elsewhere, and it's going to be over towards jabs. One level in. Sprout just taking a look across as most heroes have themselves a throwing blade. Everybody, I don't know, I think the bench got one. All right.
Have to buy it. Against Nature's Prophet, it's just way too much damage early on. Really glad that they made the change so that you can actually eat the tangos.
Scrambling his face down, not grabbing Skeeter, but he's got that 1 point reality rip, pulls this Dark Willow nearby, and I'm not going to get much out of that as they go into the Shadow Realm and throw a strikeout once again, only sitting up 2, but about to be 3. We had talked about mid, and mid still seems to be more or less the same, as Makoto's level 5 and Thompson's level 4.5.
Yeah, you get close. He's level 5, 3 points and Enchant Totem every single time he gets close. Aftershock damage, right click from Enchant Totem, maybe another right click. Very difficult lane for Pango to play into.
CS just seems to be easy here from Makoto, and it's no surprise. And you said this matchup was kind of lining up to go this way. Needing these swashbucklers to get any semblance of CS is a bit tough for them. Top lane, they're even looking at pressure coming through. They've got Ollie. They look at Snake King. There's the magic missile and a Shadow Realm strike to get one. 9 TPs over. They look for jabs. They go and throw the stun out of that Chaos Bolt. Swarm on jabs as well. And there's the Reality Rift and a right click to kill off the Legion Commander. So it ends up being a trade that's kind of worth it there for the side of Tundra.
They're very quick with reacting to what's happening on the map. Instant TP from 9. They secure themselves a return kill, also leaving CK some of the solo XP, and also leaving Tidehunter solo XP in the bottom lane because he can't die on Tidehunter. Early on, damage from Faceless Void is not enough. Earthshaker about to crack level 6 in the next creep wave with maybe one rotation. I could see Makoto grabbing the kill.
So, take a look at the top right of your screen. You will see the rest of the games that are up on the B, C, D, and E stream. You're a 7, 21 minutes in over Liquid is back to our lane. Bottom lane, gosh, 23 Savage is in trouble. They have a TP in from Snake King. Nine's also sitting low. They'll at least get the kill there on the Weaver, but they end up losing their Faceless Void. Charging up the Shadow Realm strike, trying to get some power from Yugi's grandfather, but unable to get the kill there onto the Tidehunter as they don't have the vision.
Seeds of
Ooh, double bounty picked up by Snake King. Willow, no mana on Q, has magic 1 charges if he wants to use it. Makoto's coming through the river.
And the Wave of Terror, one more right click. Q's got himself a kill. Now on a killing spree from this Dark Willow.
Oh, gotta be very aware of those
Radiant's
XP
middle
runes. I
tower
already
is
see
under
9
attack.
sneaking in. Veer, Nature's Prophet. These heroes are very good at stealing enemy runes. And it's being pinged out. Oli gonna camp there. Picks over the Watcher.
It's not easy. Ollie's not exactly sitting with a lot of health, and now the Swarm's on him. Forced to throw a magic missile. He does need that help. Makoto comes over, and they'll secure the Wisdom Rune, which is massive.
What a player.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Only losing his courier, 9.
Where's he
and
go?
juking and taking Makoto's time. There's the Wave of Terror. If they can get a kill, it's semi-worth and will be. So, go for the Earthshaker, and we also get the Wisdom.
It's so important that the mid laner TPs there loses some of the farm, but that much of the value was lost in the meantime because Q's sitting in the mid lane collecting that XP while Earthshaker's making a move.
He's going into Yules. He's almost level 6, 8 minutes into the game. So they'll have that early Bedlam, which could lead to early duel victories when they get level 6 on jabs. I think that present's going to be great. And Ravage on the edge. It lands, but he's already able to time walk and get that health back. So that Ravage is all for naught. Now that's on cooldown. Going to the World of Thunder. Echo Slam looking and getting the kill on a 9. At least that. Bouncing off the steps. Bouncing Makoto up and down constantly. Now the turn is looking over at Ollie and Q, but the Brambles hold Thompson in place. They bring Skeeter over to, well, look for a kill, but instead, now his attention's going back to where he came from, top lane.
When the stakes are high, you're going to see much more of these rotations coming up from cores early on. Earthshaker keeping mid to secure the XP rune. Skeeter keeping in 8 minutes into the game without having ulti. Just wants to help out, get any kill that they can.
And that has to do with the fact that the group stage is different in the road to TI. You know, with it being 5 teams in the bottom team out. You don't have as many games to give. Can't be as relaxed. A lot more on the line with each and every game that we see here. And
now I want to see if 23 goes through the gates and makes a move, maybe. Tries to get a kill on enemy carry. This has been very popular
Radiant's middle tower
with
is
Faces
under
Void,
attack.
Monkey King mostly as carry, which is not like the most popular hero right now, but he does it the best because you can easily set things up, jump onto the tree, and then go through the gates, jump off the
Dire's
tree,
top
and
tower
go there
is
in
under
no time.
attack.
the Q now level 6, he does have access to that Bedlam, and that's something that I thought maybe would come a little bit earlier, but he got pushed away from mid and spent some time stacking. Didn't bring any experience, but they can jump in, they can ravage, and now they've got the Shadow Realm as well as the Bedlam. So they'll charge up the Shadow Realm, they'll got the Bedlam, they'll have the duel, and they get the victory very easily. And we were just saying, you know, early Bedlam means early dual damage potential, and that's exactly what they get.
It's a great start. 9 minutes, you have 10 dual damage, immediately back to the top lane. Talon, they're really good at spell casting. 23 on Faces Void, catches him on top of Observer Ward. While he's time walking, he gets Bedlam on top of him. Now they're making a move. Maybe even looking for more. Could potentially kill Snaking here. CK already in the jungle.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's courier
Just like
has been
a
killed.
little bit of the previous games, Tundra, they aren't leading at the moment, but we'll see if they can find that opening. It's been like those one fights that happen about 15 to the 20-minute mark that comes from Tundra because they don't take their foot off the gas, and I wonder where we could see that come from them. A big
Radiant's
fight, maybe
bottom
when
tower
Ravage is back
under
up,
attack.
CK finds an item or two. 23 is not really that comfortable against just this tied bottom. Like, it hasn't exactly been the easiest lane for him.
Radiant's bottom
In
tower
terms of,
has been
last
denied.
hits sitting at 57. In terms of net worth, at the bottom of it, going into Hand of Midas. He's going to get those levels up, but I think he's in an okay spot. Has Time Walk maxed out, which means that you understand, like, this is not a killer build by any means. It's more about survivability. You get close, Anchor Smash, and you immediately use Time Walk.
Nature. Coming through from the Nature's Prophet of Snake King, so that'll get him a little bit of gold as he goes to get that wand next. He's got Orchid queued and on the mind.
Okay. I mean, if someone's going to do it, that's going to be Snaking. He's on the greedier. I don't think you're going to get much greedier as position 5. Maybe Puppy is up there. But both of them, they love to take farm. They love to control the tempo of the game with their items. It's a great Orchid game against Faces Void early on pre-BKB. Earthshaker, he jumps in, gets silenced. Blink Dagger available on Mikoto. They just smoked.
Dire are scanning.
Early Blink, let's see where they're going to go as they are mid for now, but now going up towards top, so maybe they find themselves snaking. They want something a little bit more juicier than that, and that would be Skeeter. They may not find him, they may just find Snake King. Smoke breaks, Wave of Terror is there. There's the blink. Fissure out, Magic Missile. Ollie, swipe back kill.
Dire's
Get that kill on a Snake King. They're going to put some pressure onto the 2-1 tower with this totem. They should be able to grab it, but they will glyph. And it doesn't look as though anybody's going to defend it at the moment, as 33 is fine with just farming over bottom. And so really is Thompson, who's taking a couple of stacks.
Thompson has been pretty silent, playing into Earthshaker. Usually he's the madman going in like 10 minutes into the game, made with 15 different rotations. Right now, wants to farm up his Diffusal Blade. Did find himself a really good neutral item, holding on to Lance of Pursuit. Once you pick up that Diffusal Blade, the amount of damage you deal from behind is insane. Plus the extra slow, Orb of Corrosion. Needs to farm another 400 gold. This is going to be the big timing for them.
Radiant are scanning.
And that could be the timing that we've spoken about and that we've seen previously, where 15 to 20 minutes where they hit that spot and go. Swap, put it in, and that's a Ravage.
The duel.
They don't get the duel just yet. Echo Slam committed. 33's gonna fall. Olive ends up dead. Reality rips Polo Makoto. They go to the Terrorize. That's gonna fear up two of his heroes. They go to the Corona. That lands on a 3. It's lining up well for Talon, but they need the damage. He's alone by himself. There's the Chaos Bolt. They go to the Rolling Thunder. Oh, right. Time walk out of the way. Ground jumping with a shield crash. Needs a bump up behind ground by two. It's getting so far. They've got the dual victory on a Skeeter, and 23 is gonna be able to escape. He put himself in the perfect spot to get bounced by that Rolling Thunder back up onto the high ground, and that kept him alive.
Could have been even a better fight for Talon if they immediately lock down this Tidehunter. He gets the Ravage off, no duel, but in the end, it's not too bad. They get the kill on CK and another dual damage for Legion Commander. They would definitely love to have that Diffusal Blade in the previous fight. Now it's finished without Ravage. I want to see if they still decide to go for another aggressive play.
That duel was teetering on the edge of going the other way.
He gets one Chaos Strike, Lifesteal, crit. Could have turned it around.
So now he's got 20 dual damage, and after a fight like that, Q, who was looking at a Yule early, switches it up. Midas
Wants to scale. Can't really blame him. We've seen so many times. I mean, you're playing one of the best Dark Willow players out there, from the Western European scene. Taiga and also 9. He really loved to play the hero from the mid lane. And has been on the rise as well in terms of playing the games from position 4. Eventually, you'll get those talents. Another duel, another damage.
You were winning.
Precious bounty.
Q now unstoppable. He's 6-0-2. But the damage, Dabs is 38. Just 15 minutes into the game, he's gotten 3 dual victories. So he's in a good spot to continue to just get massive amounts of damage.
I see Tundra play, Tidehunter, Vlad in his inventory. I'm like, oh, right, this is the right back game. Getting flashbacks from the previous TI. Gotta get tanky no matter what. Just a casual Vlad, synergizes well with his Anchor Smash, provides some extra armor, extra damage, and going into fight next.
Still though, even though it's 12-5, and even though the fights have been favoring Talon, net worth is just a little bit towards Tundra. They go towards top and looking to get Makoto, but he senses it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He's out of there. Jabs, by the way, close to his Blink Dagger. So that'll set up even more on these
Dire's bottom
duels.
tower is under attack.
And Ag's just 2,000 gold away here for the Earthshaker, too. So Makoto's got a good amount of farm. He's going in that Ags, and they're kind of lining up here in terms of net worth. And 23 Savage, who is behind on net worth, bottom of the cores, is now top of his team.
Well, he recovered, died only once this game, has Hand of Midas, Spark of Courage. This is going to be a lot of farm coming his way.
Thunder, and lands, but Thompson leaves.
Radiant's top
Nothing doing at the
tower
moment.
is
There's a
under
stack
attack.
here to be had from Makoto again. Give it a shot. Oh, he'll Echo Slam.
Echo Salami. I watched Bait in TI qualifiers, and this is something that they did for Dendi. They stacked gigantic stack of Ancients while he was playing Earthshaker mid, and then he just cleared it and got his Blink Dagger immediately. Because the game slowed down. Makoto wants to farm it immediately, realizes that his Aghanim Scepter is much more important than having Echo Slam.
Right. He's pretty safe overall, and he just jumped this time over to the side rather than making something in. Swashbuckle, Makoto kind of low. Ravage comes in and lands. They've got the Sprout. They get to Makoto. They look over at Ali. Now they're looking for a duel. This is a very dangerous duel. Even with Bedlam on him, it's going to be winner, winner, chicken dinner there for Thompson, who's got 18 damage. And then gets Q. Overplaying their hand. Talon fall apart. And here we are in that marker that I said. And Talon give up the advantage that they had. Hunter's got it. 2K lead and a chrono over mid. Try and at least get a kill on a 9, but he's able to time lapses. Oh, Thompson stops him from getting that kill.
These guys fighting against each other, both controlling time. Weaver in the end manages to survive. Double rate ban. Like, this is something that just
Radiant's
like
top
things.
tower
Like,
is under
you'll see
attack.
33 playing Bristleback, picking up double, sometimes even triple raid ban. After 25 minutes, you'll see both supports having at least double raid ban on like Warlock, and the Weaver picking it up in this one. But a good fight. Tundra, they're like the scariest team, I would say, when nothing's happening around the map, because you're gonna get out farmed.
Yeah.
Or you might just be forced into one of these like good fights that look good on paper, and suddenly they just dismantle you. Jabs, he's being picked out right now, scouted by Treants. Blink is available though.
That duel felt so ambitious. Surrounded by 4
It
heroes.
it was a really risky move.
And there's the jump in from Snaking over the
Another
duel
duel.
again. Oh no, 9! He's got, well, count it up.
Double. It's double. It's 18.
Oh no. Q dies too. Snaking gets the credit. Oh boy.
Oh man, these are
Radiant's
some.
bottom tower is
I
under
know
attack.
might even get the
Radiant's
courier.
courier.
Yeah, they got
Double
Makoto. They got Makoto. They got Jabs. Everybody's dying on the side of town. This game was even just, what, a minute ago? 2 minutes ago in terms of net worth? Now it's at almost a 10,000
Radiant's
net worth
middle
lead for
tower
Tundra.
is under attack.
You got 18 damage on Pango. You got
Radiant
18
are
damage
scanning.
on Weaver. Oh boy.
36
Radiant's
damage.
middle tower has
Heard
fallen.
the math happening over there.
You did? Okay.
Carry the 1.
Always carry the 1.
This is 2 duels that
Radiant's
don't
top
end up
tower
going
is under attack.
way of Talon, and things have fallen apart. What do you do here, Lacoste, to get back into the game? You had
What do I do? I'm
start.
passing this game. Yeah, I'm watching how
Tag
good
in.
Tundra's playing. Because all of their moves have been really crisp. Post 10 minutes, like the amount of stuff that they do around the map. Now you have this almost unkillable Tidehunter who picked up dead in the water. So Anchor on Faceless Void, he gets leashed. Earthshaker gets
Radiant's
leashed, can't
top
use
tower
Enchant
is under
Totem
attack.
with his Aghanim Scepter that he still needs to finish. And something that Tundra did is invade enemy. Like the trade that they did in
Radiant's
the
top
previous
tower
series
is
was
under
they
attack.
lose Roche, but they take enemy Tormentors. They really value this one.
Dire's courier has been
Radiant
killed.
are scanning.
And next. They want to take their own Tormentor. Wrath of Nature, that's going to fly out.
Radiant's top tower
Bags, flanked by the Tormentor, and they get the victory. They got the swap on a Snake King as well as the Magic Missile. They get themselves 2. They stop the Tormentor from being taken, and they escape. So not a bad exchange for Talon.
Talon, they give them a taste of their own medicine this time. Smoking into enemy Tormentor area, getting the kill, but not taking the Tormentor. And Jabs getting some extra dual damage
Dire's
from it.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, now he's at 66. A decent amount. It still has given away 36. Very rough. Makoto gets the Zags, but the timing on that was supposed to be way better.
Most definitely. Like, we had a lot of interviews throughout the BPC season, other tournaments as well, where we talked to the players about like Tormentors, and most of the players I talked to like mentioned that these
Dire's
Tormentors
middle
like
tower
kind of
is
feel
under
weird.
attack.
They kind of feel awkward, and Tundra proving us wrong, or at least how well they can play. Invading 21 minutes
structures
in,
are
stealing
fortified.
enemy Tormentor, immediately moving back to their Tormentor just to steal it. But they value their shards a lot.
That's something that I think in an idea we might see expand as time goes on. We value team lineups with their shards and everything more, and go to invade for the first Tormentor, or than just
Dire's
take your
middle
own,
tower.
right?
Roshan has
I can
fallen.
understand why they decided to go for a second Tormentor, they picked up, I mean, they were given one shard to
Radiant's
Nature's
bottom
Prophet.
tower is under attack.
Tidehunter picked up shard of his own, and there was a high chance of your Pango picking up the shard. It went to Weaver in the end, but they would definitely prefer to went to Pango. Because one of the heroes, usually on Tundra, they get it early on.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still sitting at this 8,000 net worth lead here, 23 Savage. We're still kind of waiting for the big damage to come from him as well as the Chrono. We're not exactly feeling the presence of the Faceless Void right now, but he did start from behind, and he's not terribly far behind when it comes to net worth now in the game, but still looking to get there with the Mjolnir and the eventual Manta pickup.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see what he can get. Smoke is used. Blink, Ravage. Makoto going to the Shadow Realm. Storm's thrown over. They got the anchor. And now he's going to be trying to get away with this one as Q ends up dead to Snake King. Fissure lands, but there's nothing doing. Ollie with the swap just puts himself in harm's way, and it's a double kill for Thompson. 3 heroes dead on the side of Talon, and again, 23 just
Radiant's courier
top
has been
lane
killed.
farming, and it's kind of what he needs to do. The rest of the team needs to hold on without giving too much over to
Dire's
Tundra.
top tower is under
That was
attack.
such a beautiful Ravage. I mean, they were underneath the vision. This is really not the ward you see often. It's like in the middle of the river, scouting
Radiant's
the
middle
rune,
tower
which
is under
gave
attack.
him a really good jump. He gets out of the immediately.
He's got it. This one he's got.
Know your weakness.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
At least get that dual victory. That pushes him up to 94.
Precious bounty.
They're getting some of these pickoffs, and just need to hold this game a little bit longer, right? They need to hit this point where you get a lot more out of your Faceless Void.
Yeah, Faceless Void probably is in like top 3 best carries when it comes down to late game. Might be even the best one. It really depends like on the scenario, which heroes they have. But if I had to choose like one level 30 hero with Refresher, you know, 6 slotted, 8 slotted, it's definitely Faceless Void.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's another one of those
Radiant
matchups for the team
structures
against
are
Tundra.
fortified.
We'll see if they can get there. Almost connect, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
won't commit to the jump in. They're gonna take this tier 2 tower over bottom. They are looking over towards
Radiant's
mid. They've
bottom
got
tower
9
has
moving around.
fallen.
We haven't really talked about his item
Dire's
progression. He's
top
got
tower is
Ranabetos
under
with the
attack.
Solar Crest going for a Gleep.
He's super tanky. Once the like this is you know what I like to call camouflage carry build from position 4. You buy this lot of Atos and you're like, okay, I'm doing a support job. But what
Radiant's
you actually
middle
want to do
tower
is
is
carry,
under
and then it's
attack.
like, okay, I did it. You know, I
Dire's
showed
top
that
tower
I'm
is
actually
under
playing
attack.
support, and then you upgrade to Gleipnir. Suddenly you're like, yo, what up, guys? I'm carry now.
So it looks like another tier 2 is going to drop. No contest coming in from the side of Talon. They do have this Aegis for
Radiant's
another
middle
minute and
tower
30.
has fallen.
With the CK Blink Echo Saber Armlet Heart going into the Manta. He feels pretty strong with this one. Oh, looking for a duel again and press the attack. Ooh, Sprout, TP, and that's going to at least be the Dark Willow leaving. Jabs has the BKB TP out. They almost turned that around.
There's so much minus armor on Tundra. They have 4 heroes with minus armor. You have Neutralizer, Orb of Destruction, Reality Rift, Swarm, Solar Crest, Dash, Orb of Corrosion, Lucky Shot, you name it.
Ollie with the anchor on him, dead in the water. He's dead in the jungle. Really just a massive lead here for Tundra. See those other games, top right of your screen if you want to take a look at those. But Thompson falls to Q here, and Q had that Midas early on. He's gone into that Yules, has a Blink Dagger, going Shard next. If the game goes long enough, expect an Ags. We'll see if we get there. More dual damage for Jabs too, putting him at 122. Team B, Chrono, maybe we can get something going here. Aegis expires, but 33's here. BKB TP out, Chrono and Lee. He thought for a second.
BKBs have been used defensively.
Yeah.
So no Chrono, it's time to strike. I don't know if they can take this fight without deep observer placed
Radiant's top
behind.
tower is under
They see
attack.
3 of them. 33, he wants to go.
See if they can make the move. Makoto. Meanwhile, he's trying
Radiant
to get BKB
are
his zone. He
scanning.
wants to be able to make something happen. Q. Abs, Ollie, they smoke. Trio, they've got the scan connecting, and they
Dire
need to
are
make
scanning. Radiant are
kickoff
scanning.
happen, but these heroes are pretty close to each other on Tundra. I don't know if a duel early is going to work out for them. Skeeter shows himself over mid.
Man from the shadows.
I think they need a +1. It is Makoto who's going to be nearby. They want to jump and get themselves a duel, but there's the Phantasm of Skeeter. Throw the illusions out there.
Scout things out. Finally, Makoto finished off his BKB. That also means that he cannot get released of his anchor from Tide. Snaking, he's in the outer ring. And
Radiant's top tower
something that
is
we
under
talked
attack.
about, itemization. This team really loves
Dire's
raid
bottom
bands.
tower is under attack.
Double queued up right now on Snaking. Double
Radiant's
on
top
your
tower
position
has
for
fallen.
Weaver.
Dire's bottom tower has
Great
fallen.
fans are valuable. In some
Radiant's
decent
top
value
tower
for
is under
them.
attack.
Scan, blink, 33, not seeing the Legion Commander. But there's the blink into the duel, and the battle for the time walk. They get the kill to 33. Raptor Nature comes out, they go forward. Skippy's gonna try and get a kill to Ollie. They're gonna finish that lands from Makoto. Looking for a terrorize. That connects, sneaking on the back lines, but they got the totem that lands on top of the Nature's Prophet. They will take out Snake. From 9. Still trying to go in with the rolling thunder for Thompson. Reality rips onto Makoto, but get the kill to the Mirror Shaker. And now, Ollie will go to the TP out, but the rolling thunder at the end lands onto the Venge. They'll get themselves a second, so it ends up being a 2 for 2.
Yeah, manages to get unstuck thanks to level 15 Talon. 33, he would definitely buy back in that previous fight if he had TP available, but he already TP'd, so still, the rest of the team managing to salvage that fight.
2 for 2. Hobson hit with the Chrono. Is the damage there? The bash is there? Oh, yes, they are. So, he starts to get it done with the double damage. But 9, kill on a jabs.
That's a solo kill. He just got 800 gold from it.
And he just got more dual damage. He's got 56. And the Weaver. Oh, 23.
What's going on in this game? Like, some of these deaths, they should not be happening.
Oh, no.
56 damage on your position for Weaver, who's turning into carry. When we talk about like the amount of gold that is, Sacred Relic costs 3.4k, gives you 55 damage. So basically, he was given a free Sacred Relic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. They're just free. Oh, you see the relic. I love damage. Weaver going Ags next.
Radiant's top tower
But he
is
gets
under
caught
attack.
up in a duel where maybe they get low.
Yeah, we did mention it, like the power of Aghanim Scepter when the
Dire's
draft
bottom
ended,
tower
but he
is
also
under
wanted to
attack.
like get something to farm that Aghanim Scepter with. Sitting at 2.2k gold now, so halfway there already. But the thing is, cast range is really bad, so I want to see if he switches things up like after and gets a Blink Dagger. Like I've seen this build being like very strong against, but it also depends like how they place the Chronos here. I think if plays a good Chrono. Oh, Echo.
Oh boy, Fidger, does he have the damage? Sneak him low, blade down, duel, and victory. But a Rolling Thunder coming in from Thompson. Uses that defusal, slows him up, turns around, but he's got that totem to get a jump onto the low ground and away from this Mango. And blinks into a position where he won't be caught and TP's out. But while that's going on, 9's looking for another solo kill. Spots here, the damage is there, and he got him! Magic Missile, break their news. Jabs has to leave this fight because Ollie's already ripped apart. As they get a second.
Throws a blood grenade, tries to cancel the Blink Dagger, doesn't hit. Nine also, like, if he does have shard from that Tormentor, he started attacking creeps so that his Geminate attack, because it puts, like, the Shikuchi puts the mark on him,
Right.
and then just to try to cancel the Blink Dagger. Nine, he's scaling. He's really up there. He almost has the same amount of farm as Mikoto.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really doing a lot here. He is, yeah, looking like he's got a little bit of the carry in him, but that extra 56 damage that lets him rip apart the Dark Blue in that situation.
So you have extra, like, 90 damage with 20 Geminate talent. Plus you have extra damage coming out from Dual Victory, extra damage from Quiver. This hero hurts.
Dire
Not
are
just
scanning.
against supports, but also against cores. Well, no.
Thinks about it, and the Bedlam already used. But they saw, they had the Watcher. So give him the vision and allowed him to know where they're at using that Shikuchi, gets away from the potential duel. And while this is all going on, very much. Second Aegis.
Sean has fallen to the dire.
Peaceful time.
With this heart, like, they want to survive the duel. They want to survive from here. What Tundra is doing is tanking up as much as they can. Defensive Lincoln's now on Thompson. If he can't get dueled,
What is here to break that Lincoln's?
Chaps, he picked up the Fusel Blade.
He's going MKB next.
Interesting build from him.
Yeah, Butterfly MKB queued up for 23 as well.
They want to counter this Butterfly on CK. Not sure if that's, like, what he wants to do, because he's relatively easily bursted on Legion Commander. Not tanky at all.
Pressure over in the bottom lane, up almost 20,000
Radiant's bottom tower
net
is under
worth, and they're going
attack.
to go over to the high ground. The tier 2s that they were able to take prior, they were down for free. There's that Phantasm. Nice Fisher. Grabs, blinks in. Wrath of Nature coming through. Ooh, 23's off by himself. Time logs that we think he's only going to last for so long. They go to the Ravage, and now they've got the Reality Rift. They get the kill. He's all by himself. He doesn't have buyback.
He timed it perfectly on 33, using that dead in the water, and then Ravage after BKB just finished. No buyback on your face, Floyd. Just bought the Lincoln Sphere, sitting at 1,000 gold, needs another 700. This is going to be a very difficult fight for Talon.
70 seconds to hold without the Faceless Void. Tier 3.
Is under
Oh,
attack.
that's gone.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Curse Crown. Also got these Brambles down, trying to hold him up. Proto thinking about making a move to jump in there and Echo Silence. He's got the damage, but they're still working with an Aegis. So it ain't easy. They're also using the Treants to push in these lanes. They're pushing on top with Treants. They're putting Treants over mid. So it's a three-pronged attack right now, whether or not the heroes are there.
CK using his illusions. Peter sending it on
the water.
Earthshaker so he can't blink
Swap.
in.
This Crown, Brambles, walking about for a second.
I got him Scepter available on 9. Even if they get the duel off, even if they land like the big Chronosphere, they still need to be careful about this Aghanim Scepter. You get one time lapse off on your ally, and it's going to change the thing. Like, it's just going to win the game.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Instead of Rax, those are going to be gone too. Again, Treants working on the
Radiant's
top
tower is
tier
under
3.
attack.
Got this Aegis for another 2 minutes. It's a long time with the second life. The Bramble's making it a little bit difficult, but there's really nothing going on here in terms of a defense for Talon.
So holding the Aegis for almost full 2 minutes. Ravage, come back online in 40.
Well, they Here you BKB, Chronosphere, that comes out. It's on available as well as onto the time, but they've got the time lapse. And now they go to the Rolling Thunder. He's going to be bumped in the end with the Wrath of Nature. That's all the damage onto 23 that they need to get the kill.
And that's game. No chrono means
No
you can't
buyback,
take
no
the fight.
nothing.
Echo Slam, they need to land it on like 5 heroes, but there's already 5 Qs available. Heart on both of these cores on Tundra. I don't think they have enough damage.
Try to hold the Dota, looking for his opportunity. Wave here used, doesn't land onto the Coda. Top set of racks. In trouble, looking to potentially find the Coda there.
Top tower is under attack.
Just using this totem, and it's going to be Mega Creeps. They're still holding on, though. They know how important every single game is. You can't
Now you're
just give it
playing
up.
against Mega Creeps. I mean, at least they have okay heroes against it. Faceless Void, but the Tundra, they're not done.
Press the attack. 3-second stun, swarm on him. Falls off.
Long 30 seconds until Faceless Void respawns.
This time up low is just expiring, but Tundra aren't even going to risk it. They just back up. They know they've got Mega Creeps.
They don't need to put themselves in a position to give up anything, really.
A little something extra.
30,000 net worth lead, and here if you're Talon, except for spectate the creeps and watches the base
They
start to
lost.
fall.
So I think Talon picked up 1 XP rune. That was a 7-minute one. Other than that, it was all Tundra. They really prioritized this timing, prioritized picking up shards, tormentors.
They have it on the rune, the taunt, the kill. There it is. They at least get the damage. I mean, this is a Legion that does have a good amount of dual damage, but the rest of it is just not going Legion's way. Or, well, Talon's.
I could see Tundra waiting it out until next Roshan is available. Pick it up. I'm gonna be on Radiant side, so that means Aghanim such a blessing for someone. CK is sitting at 5,000 HP with Butterfly, has Havoc Hammer available.
The one with
I think-
Blink has the shard.
I think this Orchid pickup by snaking has been crucial. Forcing BKBs to be used early on by some of these stuns, dead in the water, and then using Orchid or another stun.
They've got double damage on
I think they could get a
CK
pick off.
for just under half its duration. Ravage, they need a way to get this Void out, but he's not even available to move. That is not on his side. Can't take a walk, can't do anything, and the BKB is going to be about. They go to the door, it's going to be on to the CK. I don't know what you're going to get out of this one, but they've got the bid, and they're going to get the kill here. Ooh, it's not close. Jabs, Makoto, they both fall instead. None of these heroes have buyback. They'll call GG, and Tundra makes it 3 in a row as they get this first game victory over Talon.
Radiant's
Tundra looking really hot. What a great start for them, sitting at the 3-0 already. Didn't drop a single game. Like, their decision making is just flawless.
あらあら、さようなら。